You should watch First to Third because of your commitment to excellence.
Drunken debauchery.
Athletic achievement.
PBR.
Competition.
Women.
Money.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50%.
That's a shocker.
Yeah. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah. Screaming that's not when I pulled off the lot. That's not reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Black stripe, yellow paint. Them niggas scared of it, but them hoes ain't. Soon as I hit the club, look at them hoes' face. Hit the pedal once, make the floor shake. Sway inside, my engine roaring. It's the big boy, you know what I paid for it. And I got the pedal to the metal. Got you niggas checking game, I'm ballin' out on every level. Hear them haters talk, but there's nothing you could tell them. Just made $1 million, got another $1 million on my schedule. No love for them, nigga breaking hearts. No keys, push to start. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's not when I pulled off the lot. That's not reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Other news, this coming up weekend in 11 days or so, the 2011 World Kickball Championship weekend is coming up. WAKA, by far the largest kickball organization in the country, is hosting their championship for the third time in Las Vegas. They're going to see 60 teams from around the country competing for a prestigious title in kickball and a substantial cash prize as well. Again, there's 60 teams. We're not going to run through all of them because, to be honest, we don't know them all. But if you're watching this and you're part of the 60 and we don't say your name, we'd love to hear from you. So go to our forum, the link's below. But at least let's look at the top 11 because a lot of these teams we recognize and we've actually done some research. So guys, Oakley, what do you think? Top 11?
Top 11, again, the #1 seed, Panic Attack. These guys are the defending champions, and they're looking to repeat. So, again, the Darlings of Virginia Beach in white looking to take home the Founders Cup and likely will do it.
Yeah, I'm just curious to know if they're going full out in this tournament or if they're saving it for Sunday. But
you know, people always talk about we're saving it for this or we're not trying or we're. I think that's BS. When a competitive athlete gets on the field, you go 100%. That's it. You have two speeds. You have playing or not playing.
Yeah, but are they going to play a full roster or cut it down or hold people back? I think they might in pool play because they should have an easy time in pool play. But anyways, I don't know. They're gonna WAKA's event is gonna go from 3 rounds of pool play, and then they're gonna cut it down to the top 32 teams. For a round of 32, and I think that's when we'll probably see the actual true Panic team show up.
I mean, these guys will all cruise until the round of 16, I think.
Round of 8.
Round of 8.
#2 seed out of DC, other shot callers. Pretty much the team, a lot of the members of the team that was in the finals last year, Founders Cup. They picked up a couple additions from IB, I've heard. So these guys are coming in stacked and fired up. A lot of veterans on that team that have won the championship before. So these guys are going to come in firing all cylinders, I think.
I agree.
These guys are awesome. OSC is an outstanding team. They had Panic Attack beat at New York Grand National, and they threw it away. Panic Attack showed some heart to come back and stay in that game, but they had their foot on Panic Attack's throat, and they let it slip away. This time, I don't expect them to do that. I think these guys have an offense to compete with anyone. They have a defense to compete with anyone. they're going to be nasty. And this is their only tournament. They're saving nothing. So
yeah, exactly. Good point.
Number 3, the Meatballs. These guys are going to be nasty again. I think they're going to cruise right into the round of 8, as Admin said. We'll see whether they're going to be saving anything for Circuit Cup, but they have a lot of depth. They have a lot of options at pitcher, catcher, and charger, and these guys are a threat to win any tournament they enter, obviously.
Yeah, these guys, I think even if they hold back and rest guys, they still have just a stacked lineup. Like, half the team used to be starters on other great teams. So
yeah.
They're deep everywhere. So I think they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. They're not going to hold back anything.
Yeah, I agree. You guys said it. They're a very good team. They're pitching, even if they sit their starter, they've got like 5 more in the bank, so they're good.
Yeah. Speaking of the Meatballs, number 4, Relax and Let It Happen, knocked them off in a tournament earlier, about what was it, 2 months ago? I don't know.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, not too long ago. So these guys are going to come and fire another team not resting for anything.
Yeah.
These guys are fired up. They'll probably be drinking on the field, ready to rock, and they'll still knock your pants off. These guys are a good team out of Austin. Relax and let it happen.
One thing we should point out, though, Relax and Let It Happen, when they beat the Meatballs, they played with the IKF rule book, which is very, very, very similar to the circuit rule book. And, playing WAKA rules, 11 people on the field, we're going to see a lot more bunting. We'll see if it makes a difference or not.
Yeah.
These guys are solid. I mean, friends of the podcast, but I don't see them beating Meatballs again. Not yet. I mean, they're coming up, but Meatballs, these guys have been pounding the top teams in the country for years.
Yeah.
And Relax pulled one out in their home tournament, and good on them. I think they really earned that win. But I think a fully staffed Meatballs offense is going to put up a lot more than 0 runs.
Agreed.
So, I mean, I think Relax is going to go deep. They're the dark horse contender for this tournament, but I don't know that they're at the level of a Panic Attack, OSC, or Meatballs.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
Next, we got Pink on the inside. Formerly, a lot of players from the Best Coast Ballers out of San Francisco. A lot of experience on this team, mixed with a lot of new players. These guys are going to party their faces off, and they're going to play some outstanding kickball. There's very good players on that team. Some friends of mine and teammates will be playing on this team. These guys are going for the championship. They're going to be ready to play. They'll have a lot of new people at key positions, but a lot of athletes. Expect these guys to go deep and give some trouble to some of the top units.
Yeah, I mean, team was in the finals 2 years ago. A lot of the members on this team, so these guys know how to play. Out of San Francisco, I think they're going to be good. Like you said, they party hard, but they also play hard. So I think they're going to be definitely one of the teams that's going to be standing at the end there.
Yeah, I played against them 2 years ago, and they've gotten better. They've recruited a little bit. They got some fresh new talent, and should be good to see how well they do.
Yeah. And number 6 seed, the Situation, Virginia Beach.
The other 20 of the Situation.
Yeah, we don't really know what their plan is. Who's coming? Who's going to cramp up? Who's going to save it for the next day? But if these guys got the stuff firing in single elimination, they're going to be in the mix to win this whole thing too.
Yeah.
Definitely agree. You never count these guys out. Plenty of offense and defense. Number 7. Flying V.
Our boys.
I mean, I don't think these guys are going to be saving anything for Saturday. I think they're going to go balls out and play their best and let it all hang out in this tournament and are going to be looking to win it. And I think they got a decent shot. They got the speed. They got the kickers. They got the defense. Whether they make those big plays in the clutch and stay organized and can capitalize on other teams' mistakes will decide whether they are in the finals or not. But they definitely have a shot.
Yeah, I think this is Flying V's second year playing WAKA now. They dominate and go kickball. They started picking up WAKA when they realized they could play in Vegas for a championship. they're good. They know the game, and like you said, they're not going to hold back.
Suck a dude.
Suck a dude.
Number 8, Pitch Please out of L.A. These guys are solid out in L.A. I know they have some additions from Florida. Hugh being one of them, and JD being the other. JD was the catcher for Fully Loaded in New York City. I don't know if these guys are playing with them in the WAKA tournament. I asked on the message board today. I kind of got a vague answer. So if those two play with them, it's going to make this team exponentially better. If they don't, they're kind of going to be right in the middle of the pack where they are right here.
These guys are no joke, man. This is the same team that knocked off Riff Raff at Founders Cup last year in a huge upset. We got to play them. If they still have the same people, I mean, they have an excellent infield. Their leadoff guy's outstanding. They have decent pitching. So, they're definitely going to be in the later rounds, and we'll see how they fare against the top teams.
Yeah.
Next, we got Straight to the Bank out of Phoenix, Arizona.
Who?
I really don't know much about these guys. I've heard, I've lurked on a few of those Arizona forums, and they always seem to be in the mix as one of the top teams there.
Come to a circuit event.
Come to a circuit event. We want to know who you are. So we'll see. I mean, what a number 9 seed in Founders Cup means, I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's a mystery. I might have even played him in pool play last year. I don't remember. I really have nothing to add to these guys. I don't really know who they are. They're ranked 9th.
Yeah. Well, at least we can assume that these guys probably, if they haven't played us Straight to the Bank, I honestly don't remember the name. It doesn't.
No, they
it's
played
not familiar. They did?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, at least the top 11 teams know what to expect at Founders Cup. They've seen Meatballs, Panic, Other Shot Callers, the old Others, Lock It Up. I mean, they've seen these kind of teams. So, if they're going to go back, they're going to hopefully retool and be ready for this. So, number 9 seed's pretty good. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, number 10 here, No Dead Weight. They showed up to the New York tournament and gave my team Lock It Up a hell of a scare and a hell of a game.
They're good.
Yeah, they were good. They put up 9 runs on us.
Yeah, what was that, 37-23 or something?
Yeah, it was a football score. It was like 11-10, I think. We won in extra innings. So
Yeah.
it was. They gave us a run, man. These guys can play. The pitcher's good. Catcher and charger know what they're doing. First base can catch the ball, and their outfield, I don't think they dropped anything. So these guys might be the dark horse here in the top 10.
And now you add one more fielder in the outfield or infield, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I think these guys are no sleepers, man. They were the number 1 seed at Founders Cup. Was it last year or 2 years ago? As All-Stars only. I mean,
yeah.
Similar group.
I
mean, they don't hang out with us much. We haven't seen them in a lot of tournaments, but they always show up for Founders Cup ready to bang. So
they had some big kickers on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still do,
yeah. And who we got last?
Los Brew Crew, number 11. I think these guys are going to surprise some people, man. They look real good at the Best of the West tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They love to play. They got some girls who can kick the ball a mile.
Yeah, they do.
Their charger can throw the ball through the side of a barn.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys play. They got some dudes with wheels, and they can put it on some people. They got big kickers and good bunchers. So I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys taking a deep run. And I think they picked up a few ringers for this event, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see what their roster looks like.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they're the 11th seed, considering a lot of the players have worked for WAKA or have connections to WAKA. I think they should have been a higher seed, but it should be good. I think they'll finish well.
Yeah, I don't know much about these guys, but with what I saw on the scores and heard from West to West, these guys are the real deal. So I think they're going to be mentioned definitely late in the day, and maybe they can knock off some good teams and take something home.
Yeah. So, guys, that's it. Do you guys have any I assume everybody's going to say Panic and Meatballs. But, cash prize of grand prize of $10,000 to the winner. What do you guys think, champs? Who's it going to be?
Too close to call. If Panic and Meatballs sell out to win this tournament, I think it's either one of them are the team to beat. If they don't, if they save anything for the next day, I think OSC is going to take it. I mean, they have the skills, and they're going to leave nothing in the tank, and they could be the team to beat. So I think it's got to be one of those three.
Adrock?
Yeah, I think the top 3 teams are the best team, well ranked right here. I think the others, shot callers, are going to pull it out with their new additions. The WAKA rules with the 4 fouls, because I don't think Corey or whoever's pitching is going to be fouling out as many people as he does in tournaments. I think I'm going to go other shot callers, bringing it back to BC.
Adrock, I agree with you. I think OSC with the talent, the fact that they made it last year is the first time as a cohesive unit to the finals. I think they're going to do it again, and their additions, they're going to have some guys who their job is just to kick away or to kick the crap out of the ball, and hopefully they're fielding and everybody stays healthy, and they're going to roll through, and probably by the Elite Eight or at least the Final Four, they'll see some competition. Cool.
Sounds good. Best of luck to everyone competing.
Yeah, good luck.
This has been my first year not playing in Founders Cup since they moved it to Las Vegas. So
a soft spot.
Yeah.
I'll be there watching.
Yeah, well, definitely. Again, if you're watching this, 365 and a lot of its players are going to be heading out to WAKA's event to watch, to recruit, and to also just have a good time. At the same time, anybody watching this who's playing in the Founders Cup and they have no idea what the Circuit Cup is, we invite you to come out on Sunday. We're going to have a lot of really good kickball. Both days is going to be National Kickball Weekend of the year, so come on out, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Post on our wall. Let us know who you are. We'll have you on the show.
All right. Good to see you guys. Take care.
Bye.